Hey, I'm about to show you how to transform your long videos into consistent scroll-stopping short clips completely using AI. We are talking about viral-ready snippets that automatically keep your channel's look and voice perfectly intact. These clips will even be automatically scheduled for posting and managed right from one central content calendar. I will walk you through the entire workflow so you see how seamless the whole process becomes. A lot of creators are still wasting hours manually doing this or paying for a dozen single-purpose tools. The goal here is to automate the messy parts so you can spend all your time just making more great content. So let's start simple by looking at the painful way most people approach video repurposing. You scrub through an hour of footage, try to guess what moments will actually land well, and it takes forever. Then you have to manually trim everything, add captions, export, design a thumbnail, and finally schedule it. With the AI solution, the process is dramatically easier than that. You just upload your full long video, and the AI instantly analyzes it to find those high engagement moments. It then suggests multiple ready-to-publish short clips based on its analysis. You can quickly preview them all, tweak the selection, or even edit the text overlays as needed. Finally, you push those perfectly polished clips straight into your social media queue. That right there is the core magic of what I want to show you today. Let's look at a real example workflow to make this entire concept feel concrete. Imagine I upload a 45-minute episode of a recent talk show or podcast recording. The AI scans that entire file and highlights the parts where the energy really spikes or where a laugh occurs. It also pinpoints moments where a great punchline lands or where the host delivers one clear, single idea. The user interface then shows thumbnails for each candidate clip, along with a short reason for its selection. You might see labels like strong emotion spike or concise takeaway, helping your decision. From there, you can accept the clip immediately, request slightly different variations, or jump in for precision editing. One of the most underrated features is the auto-editing specifically tuned for potential virality. Instead of you guessing which 20-second chunk will actually perform best, the AI uses learned heuristics. It favors those tight, high-energy moments that historical data shows do really well across platforms. This means you often get usable clips right on the very first pass, which is huge. That is not to say it's perfect every single time. Context can sometimes be missed. But compared to doing all that heavy lifting entirely by hand, this is a serious time multiplier. Now, let's talk about maintaining your brand consistency because every clip should look recognizable. You want people to see your style and immediately think, oh, that's theirs. I'll stop and watch this one. Vizard lets you create style presets and templates directly from your existing channel assets. You can feed it a few past clips or a handful of your best thumbnails, and the tool learns your visual DNA. Then, when new clips are generated, it automatically applies your established look, fonts, placement, and colors. This handles everything from text placement to the preferred intro and outro trimming automatically. This unified approach is critical because other AI tools often only do one thing well. Some platforms are amazing at generating thumbnails from a single prompt, but they don't handle batch clip generation. I tested one tool that whipped up eye-catching images, but it fell apart when I needed 30 clips scheduled to multiple platforms. That thumbnail tool charged per output, had an awkward credit system, and required tons of manual assembly. The hidden time and cost of pairing those images with clips and manually scheduling them adds up fast. Now, contrast that with the single pipeline offered by this solution. Upload, auto-generate, tweak, and schedule. The scheduling feature is incredibly solid. You just set the frequency and the AI fills your queue automatically. Want 3 posts a week to keep momentum? You set that cadence once and truly forget about it. The content calendar lets you visualize every single post and move things around if you need to adjust. I should be transparent that there is definitely a small learning curve involved in the beginning. You will likely generate a few initial clips that feel a bit off-brand or just don't quite hit the mark. That's completely normal. So budget time to make dozens of test clips while dialing in your style presets. But those tests take minimal time compared to cutting that entire video manually from scratch. Once your style preset is locked in and your posting cadence is set, the system becomes incredibly efficient. Another super handy feature is that the AI recognizes recurring segments within your long-form content. If your show always has a top tip section or a dedicated Q&A chunk, it can constantly extract those for you. This builds a library of repeatable short-form formats without you having to recreate them every single time. That gives your channel a steady stream of recognizable clip types like tip of the day or quick highlights. Viewers really latch on to those predictable, familiar short-form structures that you deliver. You might be thinking about thumbnails right now, as that's often the make or break element for discovery. Vizard excels at surfacing the absolute best frames from the clip itself to use as the thumbnail image. It suggests simple overlay styles based on your saved template, maximizing expression and clarity. Unlike standalone generators that create dramatic images, these thumbnails are practical because they stem from the actual content. Standalone thumbnail tools can create great images, but they often require manual cleanup for weird artifacts or facial distortions. With this system, thumbnails are consistent and effective because they are born directly from the source material. Let's talk about the real-world cost savings for creators who are serious about scaling output. Those small per-thumbnail fees and credit systems from other apps pile up incredibly fast when you scale to dozens of clips weekly. More importantly, those tools do nothing to help you with the crucial scheduling and publishing steps. The true value here is measured in the time-to-post metric for your new content. Upload a video at noon and have a full week's worth of short clips scheduled by the time you sit down for dinner. This massive efficiency gain frees your brainpower to focus on iterating creative ideas, not tedious production tasks. I tested taking one 90-minute episode and extracted 25 quality short clips using this exact method. After setting the style and tuning a few captions, the total manual time for all those clips was under 1 hour. The bottleneck shifts completely from, how do I even make these clips, to, which ideas do I want to push next month? And if you worry about losing control, rest assured that this tool is not some uneditable black box. You retain full creative authority to adjust in-out points, rewrite any caption, or swap out a thumbnail. The automation functions as a powerful force multiplier, not a replacement for your essential human judgment. Think of it like having a lightning-fast assistant handling all the grunt work while you steer the creative ship. A quick note on managing expectations. Do not anticipate perfection on that very first run-through. The AI might misinterpret context or place a caption in an awkward spot that you will need to correct. But every correction is valuable because it helps train you on how to best prompt the system for the next batch. After maybe 10 or 20 rounds, you will have a fully repeatable workflow that crushes your daily production time. To wrap this up, if you are serious about growing your short-form distribution, this is absolutely worth a look. It smartly refuses to replace your core creative strategy, but it makes the mechanical production steps utterly trivial. This includes auto-editing viral clips, auto-scheduling for consistency, and managing it all from one interface. Compared to piecing together specialized tools for captions, editing, and thumbnails, this offers one scalable pipeline. If you want to try it out, start by taking just one long video and aiming to extract 10 to 20 test clips. Create a style preset based on your current best-performing posts to maximize your initial impact. Set a modest posting schedule initially and commit to iterating on the results you see coming back. You will be genuinely surprised how quickly you can fill your entire content calendar and free up your time. This frees you up to actually create the kind of content your audience truly wants to watch. All right, that concludes this full walkthrough of the automated short-form creation process. If you are curious about advanced tips for caption phrasing or tuning a preset for maximum clicks, let me know. Tell me what kind of channel you run, be it a podcast, tutorial series, or product demo. And I will share an exact copy-ready workflow specifically tailored for your specific content niche. We are talking zero fluff here, just the specific actions that I know work repeatedly.